Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to make these origami star ornaments. These are usually called lucky stars. I always call them puffy stars because they're, three-dimensional and puffy, but most people call them lucky stars. You can use scraps of paper, whatever you happen to have, magazines, just whatever you happen to have, or of course origami paper. I have these here that I've used pink paper with little stars on them because I thought it was cute. But you can see I've got this white one here, and this is the one I'm going to show you in the video because I thought it was easier to see. So that's the one we're going to see, but you can of course use whatever paper you happen to want to use or happen to have on hand. In order to make this ornament, you're going to need the following. Obviously, since we're making the origami stars, you're going to need some paper. I have a strip of paper here. It is 8.5 inches long and about 5/8 of an inch wide. You can use different sizes, but depending on the dimensions of your strip, the star will of course come out different. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. You might need to cut your yarn. You will need to cut a strand of this thread. You can use regular thread. I am using size 10 crochet cotton. You need about 2 feet for the ornament that I made. And you also need a tapestry needle to thread them together. I'm just using a regular tapestry needle, and it's got a bigger eye on it as opposed to like maybe something that you were using just for sewing. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you will need your piece of paper, and then what we're going to do is don't press. We're just wrapping it up around like that. Okay. And then we're going to take this end and we're going to put it through there. Basically, we're making a knot at the beginning. And then you're going to pull it tight. Go slow. You don't want to make the paper rip or anything like that. Okay. You kind of have to work it just a little bit sometimes in order to make it have the right dimensions. But once you do, then you can press it if you want, or you can just leave it there. You don't have to make hard creases. Okay, so it's like that, and you can sort of see the start of what it's going to look like. Now you flip it over that way. And we're going to fold this piece up level with the edge, and then we're going to tuck that underneath that flap there. Alright, so once it's like this, you're just going to turn it, and then you're going to fold your paper. You press a little bit if you want. You're just going to wrap it around and around, making sure that the lines are straight and lining up. And you go to fold it like that. Now if your page is a little longer, see, mine will fit under there fine, but if your page ends up, or if your strip ends up being a little longer, you can just trim it. And then you're going to tuck it underneath that flap there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to take and we're going to pinch the edges like that. And that starts to make the little arms of the star. And just keep turning it and doing it. And as long as you didn't push too hard on the creases when you were working, it shouldn't be too hard. If you did, it still is not impossible. It's just going to be a little bit more work. And there you have it. You have your little puffy star or lucky star, whichever you want to call them. You can, of course, like if you want it to look a certain way, you can keep fiddling with it, but I kind of like when they are, slightly imperfect. Now in order to make this into an ornament, you need to make multiples of those. So I have went ahead and made 3. And then you are going to need a length of your string. I have about 2 feet, here. You are going to thread it. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you have to figure out how you want them organized. I am going to stack mine. I have ones that are slightly decreasing or increasing in size, so I thought that would be a cute way to handle it. Once I have my stars arranged in the order that I want them to be in, I'm just going to grab the bottom one and we're going to poke a hole. Be very gentle. Okay, but you are using paper, but if you squeeze on it too hard, it's gonna pop right through. And your goal is to kind of come up right as close to the middle as you can. Now, don't pull it all the way through yet. And then just do the same thing. So we're going to go in the middle, the bottom. Again. Okay, so you can see I've got them strung up like that. Now, you have to figure out how you want them to be hooked on your tree. So you can have them this way, or you can have them up and down. It's really up to you and which way you prefer. But what you're going to do in order to basically make this a finished star is you are going to work your way back down. So you're just going to kind of go in on the other side. Be careful not to put your needle too close to your original spot, otherwise you'll just have like a really kind of a gaping kind of hole there, and we don't want to do that. Be careful and don't poke yourself. If your stars kind of get unpuffy, you can just kind of go like that. Okay. See how that one puffed out. Again, don't try to get it too close to where the other one is. There we go. And see how that one, the star kind of lost its little legs. You can just push in again. Okay. And you pull a string. And then go ahead and you can take your needle off. Okay. Now I pulled a little too tight, and so that went all the way down. Kind of wanted to leave that as a little bit of a loop. Just pull up until that is the length that you want to hang on your tree. And then once you've got that figured out, you're going to turn it upside down, and then we're just going to do a simple knot. And I'm going to go ahead and just knot 3 times. And then you are going to just cut that with your scissors. there you have it. You've got your star ornaments, your origami star ornaments. Aren't these cute? They're just so simple to do. You can make a whole garland out of them if you want to just kind of keep making them, but I think they look cute in little groupings of 3. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!